my name is Matthew Gable, and I will be doing my informative speech on the effects of medical marijuana on the body. How many people this November will be heading to the local precinct to vote for the new laws for the state of Florida, one of which is the legalization of medical marijuana for sick patients? In my speech, I will be presenting the information on the effects of smoking medical marijuana on the body, both good and bad. Lastly, I will be covering some benefits that the state will receive from the use of medical marijuana. Some of the first things I will cover in my speech will be the positive effects of smoking medical marijuana. There are a number of benefits for smoking medical marijuana that generally, outweigh the bad, the unwanted effects of smoking medical marijuana. One of the sicknesses that medical marijuana covers on highest rating is cancer, because it helps with the chemotherapy, and cancer itself it helps with, and different symptoms like neuropathy. Medical marijuana can help with that. Medical marijuana has an anti-inflammatory that helps with things like Crohn's patients. They need anti-inflammatory to help them with their disease, and medical marijuana does this. This can also be, the anti-inflammatory will help diabetic patients and cancer patients with their neuropathy, which can generally happen with patients. Medical marijuana also has an antispasmodic effect on patients for people that have like multiple sclerosis or epilepsy. With seizures, it muscle relaxant, antispasmodic effects, obviously. But as a diabetic, it also lowers my blood sugar, which is, I think, really amazing. But it helps with things like neuropathy pains and other different little things with diabetes. But lowering my blood sugar is definitely, it has had me taken to the hospital once or twice, but it is something that you just have to take control of when you have certain diseases. Now that I've gone over some of the good effects, there are some unwanted or bad effects of smoking medical marijuana. Depending on the person, it varies widely. It all depends on you, honestly. So for you, if you are first time, generally, you should probably take it easy. But it's smoking, so obviously it has the bad effects of smoking. You will get phlegm, different other smokers' problems that you would receive, you get from smoking medical marijuana, because it is burning a plant into your lungs. So it causes problems. This is definitely for anyone with respiratory illnesses. Try and stay away from it. They have edibles and other things that would be much more healthy of an option to still help you, even if you can't. Some people with mental disorders should probably also stay away from medical marijuana, because THC is a psychoactive drug, so it can mess you up. Anyone with schizophrenia may want to also avoid medical marijuana. Medical marijuana has said to take a toll on memory and ability to learn, because the hippocampus is the receptor site for all of the chemicals in medical marijuana. So it inhibits the ability to cognitively function. And that is generally said, you should not drive or operate anything when you are under the influence. But now that I've gone over the positive and negative effects of smoking medical marijuana, some of the effects for the state overall will increase in income, because the sales taxes from medical marijuana has reached almost $10 million in Colorado, and that is just in the first 2 months. Medical marijuana can also help with things like alcoholism, because apparently all of the things, a survey was taken, and it says that medical marijuana covers all the things that someone who drinks alcohol would want. So it would help them to quit off of what they were doing. Jobs would also open up for dispensaries. This is proven because there's a class now in Tampa that teaches you how to grow medical marijuana and license you for a dispensary. Many prescription drugs will also be cut down because when you take pills, it warps the chemicals of your brain, which medical marijuana has not been proven, but some studies have shown that it warps your mind and changes you physically. This this with medical marijuana, when you take prescription drugs off, it definitely messes with the income and everything, but taxes should cover that. I hope giving the information on the effects of medical marijuana, both positive and negative, will help you when you enter the polls this November and you vote. Hopefully, we can do it. I hope you enjoyed my speech, and I enjoyed presenting it. The information to you, and I cannot wait to watch everyone else's speech.